As you sigh about your canceled date with Gyomei, you decided to visit the butterfly estate and spend some time treating patients when you heard a voice making you worry. Let me go, I said. Oh, shut up. You're too noisy. You heard a familiar voice cut off the girl. You then turned to the corner only to see Uzui carrying Ayoi and Naiho on his shoulder. After the exchange, your eyes slightly widened when Kanao made a decision for herself when she grabbed Nahoi and Ayoi. But the moment was destroyed when Tanjiro attempted to headbutt Uzui but eventually failed. Uzui had jumped on the roof, still having the two girls on his shoulders. Let go of Ayoi and Nahoi, you kidnapper! Tanjiro yelled, making you let out a puff and immediately cover it. Uzui made a pissed-off remark, making you giggle even more. He might be flamboyant, but his flamboyancy may be childish as well. But Naiho isn't a corpse member, is she? You calmly stated as you walked to where they were. Then I don't need her, Uzui said as she threw Nahoi over to the roof to your position. Tengen, you called out with a scolding voice and a disappointed gaze. Don't look at me like that, Yin. Anyways, Ayoi is basically a corpse member. She doesn't look useful, but I'm gonna take her to the mission. Tengen, I won't let you take her. She already abandoned the sword, so she's basically not in the front lines like the others. She doesn't have the same ability as us, you stated calmly as you gently put Nahoi down. Then I'm gonna take this brat, he said as he threw Ayoi into your direction as you catch the young lady. Is it the red light district? Aren't we going to that next week? You asked, making Uzui look away from you. I'll explain later, he answered. As you guys walked outside, Uzui turned around and yelled, All right, I am a god. You guys are trash. Well, except Yan. Anyways, if I say be a dog, then act like a dog. If I say act like a monkey, then act like one. You all must please me, and again, I am a god. You slightly froze at the confused look on Tanjiro. He asked, What is a god exactly? Did you believe on that remark, Tanjiro? You thought as you sweat dropped at his innocence. Good question. I am a god of glam and flash, the god of festivals. You and Zenitsu gave him a weird look and were about to say something when Inosuke proclaimed that I am the god of the mountains. Greeting, festival, oh god of festival. You facepalmed as Uzui looked Inosuke weirdly. What are you talking about? You're weird. You both are, you remarked as he sighed. Let's go. There is a wisteria house near the district. We'll make our preparations there. Oh, he said that, sorry. He said as he disappeared in an instant as you followed then by the trio. They arrived at the wisteria crest and talked about all the matters about their mission. Once in the entertainment district, I'll gather the information as you will keep eyes on the woman I can marry, huh? Okay. Uzui said, making you sigh. They'll get your point wrong, Tengen, you said before he could even answer. Zenitsu bursted up. That's absurd. Huh? Stop messing around. Demon Slayer isn't a matchmaking service. Huh? You got it all wrong. Uzui tried saying, but Zenitsu cut him off. No, you listen here. I know you're a weirdo and must have troubled in ladies, but don't use the corpse to find yourself a wife. You idiot. My wife snuck at the entertainment district and was gathering information about the demons there. I'm going in because the communication suddenly stopped. Zenitsu deadpan Uzui. Is that fantasy you say yourself? His notion made Uzui burst up and throw the report papers of his wives. Here, that's the letters they sent by Crow. Here, there are so many. Does she write so fast? Tanjiro mentioned as he checked the letters. No, Tanjiro. Tengen has 3 wives. That's why. You said to him, making Zenitsu freeze. 3 wives? 3 wives? Give me a break. How can you have 3 wives? Is there a problem? Tengen, are you planning to get inside the houses where they entered? You asked, making Uzui nod, as you basically held back Zenitsu. Yes, I plan to take those girls to enter, but since these guys were here, they will be the ones to be sent inside. What about Yunsan? I will be guarding outside unless one of you didn't get in. I'll be entering instead. Besides, Tengen's wives were amazing Kaneti female ninjas, so we decided to enter them. Tengen tried to at first, but we didn't get any information. So we'll have you to look for his wives. We've narrowed 3 statements, so you will enter there to look for them. Okay, I'm going to butcher basically the households, but I think I got the names. Suma at the Tokito, Makio at the Ogimento, and Hinatsuru at Kyokyo. Anyways, yeah. 11. After Tanjo or Sumiko entered Tokito, as for Inosuke entered Ogimento, and since Zenitsu can play the shamisen so well, he was able to make it inside the Kyokyo house. Now, for us both, we'll be separating to look for the demon as well. Uzui said as you nodded, going off the opposite direction where Uzui's headed. You disguised yourself as a man, so you can have yourself as a customer in the district. The direction where you went was where Zenitsu was, the Okyoko house. It's been a few hours since they got in, and it is safe to visit Zenitsu knowing he is there. Welcome, Kayaka-sama. You visit again? The house father said, as he was the one who met with you. Yes, and by the way, you used your brother's first name for the meantime. Unfortunately, Hinatsuru was nowhere to be seen. It's okay. I just want to find a young girl. Well, you see, my sister wants to have a right hand, if you may. I want to buy a young girl from this house of yours. You reasoned out. Oh, of course, Kayaka-sama, he said as he called all the young females of the Kokyo house. He even got late since he talked to one of the ladies in the house. Is there a problem? You asked. Well, one of our newest and youngest girls here disappeared. Her name was Zenko. May I ask? We don't know, but it was right after she got in trouble involving another young girl in Orima Oran, and then she was nowhere to be seen. And where's the young girl involved? That's her, the house father said, pointing to a girl. You smiled and then decided to take her. Well then, I'll take her. You said as you paid the man. After asking for other event, you asked your nearby demon slayer to get the girl to the butterfly mansion and leave everything on your shoulders. You reported this to Uzui, whom called you the other 2 from their specific households. Where's Zenitsu? Tanjiro asked. I'm afraid about this news I'm about to tell you, but he is not coming. You said to him as Uzui continued some words. Zenitsu isn't coming. What do you mean Zenitsu isn't coming, Uzui-san? Tanjiro asked, traced with worry on his face. I want to help my wives, but it led to me making bad choices. Yen-san just told me that Zenitsu was missing when she visited the Kokyo house. Accordingly, directly to the master of the house. He said, and then Tanjiro looked at you. You looked directly into Tanjiro's eyes. You and Inosuke must leave the Hanachin. It's not that I doubt your skills, but this is a fight between an upper moon. Uzui and I will find Zenitsu, Makio, Hinatsuru, and Suma by ourselves. To survive means victory. Don't waste that chance. Uzui mentioned as the back of you. Oh my god. Uzui mentioned as his back faced all of you and disappeared within a second. Wait! Tanjiro blurted out.